Welcome back, everyone. RacerX here, and today was a day I was actually going to take my Demon 170 to the track. However, Mother Nature had some other ideas. It's rainy, it's crappy out here in the Tampa area. So instead, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of Dodge news that has been coming down the pipe. And this is something I'm actually pretty excited about. I think it's going to be really good for the brand. So we're going to jump into all of it. Some conversations that are being had sort of behind the scenes lead me to believe that Dodge will be headed in the right direction with this offering. So we'll discuss it today. If you guys are brand new to the channel, please do me a big gigantic favor. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button. It can be found over here. And off we go. Guys, just a really quick reminder, Dream Giveaway is getting ready to end their Challengers giveaway. I've been showing you these two cars now for a while. This is your absolute last chance. This thing ends in just about a day, and you want to make sure that you get entered for these. If you love Mopars, you do not want to miss out on the old school and new school Challengers that they're giving away. A 2023 Super Stock with all sorts of mods on it, and of course a 1970 Challenger formerly owned by the president of Chrysler. One of the most epic Mopar giveaways they have ever done. Use my code RacerX for 4x entries. That's new for this year, and very last chance to enter to win. I cannot wait to see who takes these home. I really hope that one of my subscribers is the one that wins those Challengers. I've already got my tickets in, but I've been telling you guys about this for the better part of 8 months, and now here we are. Tomorrow is the very last day, so I'm pretty excited to see who wins that. And on the Dodge front, something else I've been talking about for quite a while is the fact that Dodge is really missing out on one particular segment. There's a couple of them, but this one is really, really big because back in, say, like late 2021, just post-COVID, going into 2022, you saw this monster price hike on all of the Dodge products. Your Hellcat, your Scat Packs, even your RTs. You saw like a 25% increase in price, in some instances even more than that, and that really made a lot of people frustrated. Of course, this was back in the day where they were even offering the V8s, so we had that working for us. Who knew that they were going to do away with those in the years to come? But a lot of people were really turned off by the fact they could no longer afford their favorite muscle cars. They had been priced out of the market by Dodge, and of course we had the dealers pulling all sorts of shenanigans back then as well because they had really low inventory and they simply could. There wasn't a lot preventing them from doing it. We've talked all about all that kind of stuff. And I have always maintained that Dodge needs to come back out and get into the compact segment because we've seen it in years past where they come out with like a Neon, a Stealth. I mean, there have been multiple small offerings that they have come out with that have actually done fairly well for the company. And truth be told, not everybody wants to go out and spend $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 on a car. Well, it seems that Matt McAlear, the new CEO of Dodge, he realizes this, and he knows that that's one of the main focuses going into the rest of this year, 2025, is to get prices down and to make offerings more affordable. Ever since Carlos Tavares departed just a little while back, Elcon and the board at Stellantis have had a pretty big job trying to repair the damage, so to speak, and they've made no bones about the fact that they have a long way to go. We know that one of the things that they have done is bring Tim Kuniskis back. I think most of us feel like that is a pretty awesome move. He is now the CEO back over Ram. We know he's a big performance guy. Bob Broderdorf, who was one of his right-hand guys, is now the CEO over Jeep, another big performance guy. I cannot wait to see what those guys do when they get together and start kind of moving things forward. And one of the things that they have all said publicly is that they know that they need to fix pricing. Pricing got out of hand. They drove away a lot of brand loyal enthusiasts, and they need to get people back. And one of the ways that they can do that is by giving us fun offerings that don't cost an arm and a leg. And one of the big steps to doing that, I feel like, is bringing back kind of a compact, more affordable car that will attract young people. And it doesn't just have to be young people, but it's just way more affordable, but it's still a ton of fun. And Matt McAlear has made no bones about the fact that he definitely wants to give that some consideration. So I talked to him at length when I was up at the event where I was driving the brand new Charger. I told him exactly that. We need cars that are way more affordable to attract a younger audience, but they still need to be fun. They still need to be fast. And we have the absolute perfect engines to do it. We have a 268 horsepower Hurricane 4, which I think would be amazing in a little compact, light, whether it's a sedan or just a two-door, whatever it may be. I feel like that is a great little engine because it really makes the Hornet GT scoot. And then, of course, they could put the Hurricane 6 in there as well if they gave it enough room and designed it the right way. It doesn't even have to be the high output one. It could be, you know, mid fours in terms of power. It would make 150 more horsepower than the old VR4 or the old RT Stealths. And so it'd be, you know, really a lot of fun. All-wheel drive. I mean, there are so many possibilities. But the Hurricane power plants are perfect for an offering like that, especially if they can keep the prices way down. So I've talked about it in the past, but if it comes out and it's in the high 20s or the low 30s, that is a huge win when you're talking about, you know, going into a Dodge dealership and just about everything you see on the lot is, you know, $60,000, $70,000, $80,000. It doesn't matter, you know, if you're looking at Jeep stuff, if you're looking at Durangos, you know, hardly anybody's looking at the electric Charger that's come out now. When I talked to Matt McAlear about the possibility of coming out with something new in the sport compact segment, he was actually very receptive to the idea. As a matter of fact, he told me that multiple other people have mentioned that to him as well. I talked to him about it at Roadkill Nights. I talked to him about it again at the Charger event. And he did tell me, after we sat down at length, that it would have to be done the right way, but it definitely could be good for the brand. Certainly they want to focus on keeping it affordable, as mentioned before, but something kind of new, something fresh, and something that's just a lot of fun. They wouldn't be focused so much on expensive packages, Harman Kardon packages and sunroofs and all of that crap that tends to drive the prices of these cars up. They would be focused on kind of just giving some base level trims to get some new young blood into the brands, and I could definitely see that being helpful. And who knows, maybe some loyal Mopar folks that traditionally would like V8s would like a fun, darty little tuner type car that's a little bit different. But if they got in there and did some good design work on a new Stealth, so to speak, I could really see that being cool. My firm belief is that they are developing something just like this in the background. Who knows when we'll actually see it, but I feel like, you know, I said, we've got the right engines out there for it. They could make this a lot of fun, all-wheel drive, and it could really, really be good. And it would really be refreshing to see something in a Dodge showroom that stickers, you know, 30 grand. I think I would just really like to see that.
What do you call a car that out-accelerates a Ferrari Testarossa or a Lotus Esprit? Out-corners a Porsche Carrera. Has been called the affordable Ferrari by Motor Trend and was named one of the world's top 10 performance car values. You call it the Dodge Stealth RT Turbo. Now choose from 4 Stealth models starting at $16,878. Welcome home, America. Advantage Dodge.
So anyway, guys, there are all sorts of different articles out there about recent interviews with Matt McAlear, the CEO of Dodge, in terms of, is he going to bring out a new sport compact? He's telling everybody basically the same thing. I definitely wouldn't rule it out. I firmly believe that it's in development right now. We don't know when we're going to see it. It could be maybe the 2026 model year. But I doubt that. It takes a little while to kind of get these things out there and test them and do all the different stuff they have to do. But at least the wheels are in motion. They know what they need to focus on. And I feel like a new sport compact would be a step in the right direction. So guys, let me know in the comments, would you drive a brand new Stealth if it made, you know, 450 horsepower, it was all-wheel drive, or even a base version at 270 horsepower, if it was really cool looking, refreshed, and it cost you 30 grand? Would you be somebody that would pony up the money for something like that? I would love to hear it. Let me know in the comments, and I will catch you on the next one. So until then, RacerX.